If Harry Potter was set in the United States, how would the story change? Harry Potter and the Chamber is loaded. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hollow Points. Ron would be from a farm and wear a cowboy hat. There'd be a lot more denim in the Weasley household. They would change Philosopher's Stone to Sorcerer's Stone. Taco Tuesdays at the Great Hall. Disappointing how there isn't already a established Taco Tuesday. Eagles instead of owls. Sasquatch instead of centaurs. Eagles instead of owls. Too conventional. Leave it to the wizarding world to adopt the mythical Ben Franklin's turkey idea instead. IDK, how the frick that'd work as a delivery service. Mind you. But still. Dudley would have been a Gigallo. What's wrong, Potter? Quidditch would be more like American football. Griddick. A full contact sport where riding the broom surfboard style is encouraged. We took care of our witch and wizard problems in 1692. This made me LOL. Snape would have fallen to his death from Nakatomi Tower. Yippee-ki-yay. Muggle-friker. Right, double quotation mark. Seeing as the book is set during the early 90s. Probably a few more mentions of what an incredible run Michael Jordan and the Bulls were having. Front page of the Daily Prophet. MJ is a wizard. Ayn Rand's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. You're a wizard, Harry, Hagrid said. And you're coming to Hogwarts. What's Hogwarts? Harry asked. It's wizard school. It's not a public school, is it? No. It's privately run. Good, then I accept. Children are not the property of the state. Everyone who wishes to do so has the right to offer educational goods or services at a fair market rate. Let us leave at once. https:// Net the 27th of May 2014. Ayn Rand's Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone. Professor Snape stood at the front of the room. Sort of jewishly. I'm dead. Madame Pomfrey would charge out the ass for the Skelgro. Madame Pomfrey would have Tylenol because it's a public school. You've obviously never been to Clotho Inner City Wizarding School. Link for those who haven't seen this Key and Peele sketch, and here's a Vimeo link in case the YouTube video is blocked in your country. Half of the school would deny the existence of Voldemort. Wait a minute. Or half would vote him in. It's not Leviosa. It's Yippee-ki-yay. Motherfriker. Say Exio again. I dare you. Motherfriker. Okay. This has been driving me crazy for 7 movies now. And I know you're going to roll your eyes. But hear me out. Harry Potter should have carried a 1911. Here's why. Think about how quickly the entire WWE, Wizarding World War III, would have ended if all of the good guys had simply armed up with good old American hot lead. Basilisk. Let's see how tough it is when you shoot it with a 470 Nitro Express. Worried about its Medusa gaze? Wear night vision goggles. The image is light amplified and retransmitted to your eyes. You aren't looking at it, you're looking at a picture of it. Imagine how epic the first movie would be if Harry had put a breaching charge on the bathroom wall, flashbanged the hole, and then went and wearing NVGs and a Kevlar weave stab vest, carrying a SPAS 12. And have you noticed that only Europe seems to have a problem with Death Eaters? Maybe it's because Americans have spent the last 200 years shooting deer, playing GTA, Vice City, and keeping an eye out for black helicopters over their compounds. Meanwhile, Brits have been cutting their steaks with spoons. Remember, gun control means that Voldemort wins. God made wizards and God made muggles, but Samuel Colt made them equal. Now I know what you're going to say, but a wizard could just disarm someone with a gun. Yeah, well, they can also disarm someone with a wand, as they do many times throughout the book's movies. But which is faster, saying a spell or pulling a trigger? Avada Kedavra. Meet Avdom at Kalashnikova. Imagine Harry out in the woods, wearing his invisibility cloak, carrying a 50 BMG Barrett, turning Death Eaters into pink mist, scratching a lightning bolt into his rifle stock for each kill. I don't think Madame Pomfrey has any spells that can scrape your brains off of the trees and put you back together after something like that. Voldemort's wand may be 13.5 inches with a phoenix feather core, but Harry's would be 0.50 inches with a tungsten core. Let's see, Voldy wave is at 3,000 feet per second. Better hope you have some essence of Dittany for that sucking chest wound. I can see it now. Voldemort roaring with evil laughter and boasting to Harry that he can't be killed, since he is protected by 7 Horcruxes, only to have Harry give a crooked grin. flick his cigarette butt away, and deliver what would easily be the best one-liner in the entire series. Well then I guess it's a good thing my 1911 holds 7+1, and that is why Harry Potter should have carried a 1911. That was a freaking TED Talk. No train ride to Hogwarts. Instead, parents will be dropping them off by car. A huge parking lot just outside Hogwarts. And instead of Diagon Alley, a large Walmart exists surrounded by nothing more than another parking lot. Neither the Hogwarts Express nor the night bus would be in existence. The only way to get around would be privately owned brooms. Or Elon Musk's Hyperflu. Welcome to Hogwarts y'all. In the Australian version, it would be Welcome to Hogwarts. Fantastic beasts and where to find them. Yep, this right here. Wizarding America isn't great by any means and is starkly different from European wizards, but isn't this ridiculous idea of America. Like America is less racist against other wizards, but more racist against muggles and other races. The flying car would be either a Dodge Charge or a Ram 1500. The students and their parents would be stressed out over student loans. Isn't that the realize entire plot? Harry never had to worry about money because he was a trust fund baby. Hermione Granger would become Harmony Danger, and she would be blonde and have no actual lines. She would just smile seductively and wink a lot. Ron Weasley would become Ron Weathers, and he and his family would be black, but only to tick a box for marketing purposes. Ron's role would be simply to be Harry's sidekick. Harry Potter himself would actually be Harris Potter, and he absolutely would fricking not be wearing glasses. I can tell you that right fricking now. He absolutely would fricking not be wearing glasses. That's because he'd be wearing sunglasses. Azkaban would be at full capacity. Didn't even take a minute to go for the gun violence. Sorry mates, I was a bit slow to draw on this pun. They already made this. Someone would be filthy rich off of magical abortions. Wave your wand. Baby be gone. Fetus deletus. Hogwarts would have active school shooter drills. Or even a whole class. Accio Glock. Draco would have done a drive-by at the Weasley house. Harry would have had to use all his gold after his Quidditch accident in the second film on his medical bills. Hermione would have shot up the school after the levitation class in the first film. Have you ever been to America LOL? Every character would be at least 20 kilograms heavier. Every American Harry Potter character, the frick is a kg, Master has given Dobby a Glock. This Quidditch match is brought to you today on ESPN by Swiffer, the official brim of the Quidditch Cup. Bald Eagles will deliver the mail. Slytherin would have been largely uncontested because most of the kids in the other groups would have been too poor to afford tuition at a private school. Also, Harry would have been expelled in his first year for breaking the zero tolerance policy regarding trolls in the bathroom. Nathan Fillion would have been cast as Gilderoy Lockhart. Voldemort would use gun instead of spells. Luna Lovegood would be a depressed TikToker. Voldemort would have killed Harry and his parents with a gun, instead of a lightning bolt spread across his forehead. His forehead would be spread across the floor. Voldemort dies of multiple gunshot wounds 2 pages in. Tom Riddle and the War of Wizard Aggression. He would have received a letter from Samuel L. Fury inviting him and his powers to something called the Avengers Initiative. Malfoy is the hero. Weasley is bullied and shoots up the school. No uniforms. Hogwarts was owned by the wizard government thingy and was free, so it was a public school for wizards. So no uniforms or robes for the students. The halls of Hogwarts would have overweight students floating, not flying, from room to room on brooms like people in Rascals in Walmart. The ever-moving stairs would be removed because frick making them use stairs. Probably the Mudbloods have been struggling for equal right for decades. So, in effect, Voldemort did not have to seize power at all. Instead, he just ran for presidential wizard, note the pun, and Harry and co joined the civil rights movement. There would be an adventure, like the ones on Halloween and Christmas on Thanksgiving. There won't be a magic train because the U.S. has shoddy public transport. 9 3/4 would be a section in a giant parking lot, not a train platform. The Jello arm would have cost $50,000 to fix. Semi-automatic wand. He couldn't afford to go to Hogwarts. The end. Strange considering in the first movie he got a vault full of freaking gold. At least one school shooting at Hogwarts. Harry Potter and the Order of Independence. Harry Potter and the costly hospital bill. No Hogwarts. Harry would have been homeschooled. No one would have a British accent. Harry would be severely obese. Quidditch will be played in full body armor and full face helmets, and there'd be 1,000 adverts every minute. Voldemort would have just shot Harry. Harry Potter order of the McDonald's. Yeah, attacks evade Harry. Well, the sorting hat would be a cowboy hat that would yell yee-haw after it sorts every student. And the American Hogwarts would have a little different system of dividing students. All the houses would be in alphabetical order, while if you were black, you'd be thrown into the Big Hood, which was Hagrid's house in the woods to survive. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Every time there's an injury at the school, someone will be sued and the parents will get a very big bill, even if it can be fixed with magic. Muggle would be the N-word. School shooting. There would be guns. And anytime someone got hurt and needed to go to Madame Pomfrey, they'd say, wait, I don't have insurance, let's just Google it first, and likely die after posting to social media how the left-wing magicians were trying to steal the office of minister. Gun jokes. Madame Pomfrey would force people to pay her 10 galleons for every scratch and bruise they get. I am not going to even mention that Harry would be as poor as the Weasleys after he requires Skelgrow. Lawyers would have burned through all of Harry's inheritance. No central location for the train in London. They'd all have to board enchanted Greyhound buses. Harry Potter and the Half-Crypt Prince. They would have cancelled Snape and Dolores Umbridge in the USA.